Welcome to this very program where we bring to you all the happenings happening everywhere in Biafra territory. My brother, Akandi Enugu State, the hand that Enugu State used to come out in this one, I do not understand. Now, Enugu State have not been known for reporting bad things, as in ritual killings and all of this and that. But in recent time, we reported to you a particular native doctor called Ezeani, who murdered over 100 people, starting from his son, nephew, and even school children, including pregnant women. And at the time that they were chasing Ezeani, Ezeani tried to escape through Benin, where he was caught by custom, the zoo custom, and he was brought back to village to answer for his crime. Now, when you watch this particular video that is playing, this is a Catholic Reverend Father, and this is the village of that particular native doctor called Ezeani. But before I go deep into Ezeani, a pastor recently murdered four children in Enugu State. This time around, Enugu issue is too much. It's too much. And 2 days ago, and Ezenwanyi, when you hear Ezenwanyi are those traditional worshippers, women traditional worshippers, who claim to have a water spirit power. That is Ezenwanyi. 2 days ago, took somebody inside a river, not even a river, a stream, to offer sacrifices to the goddess of the stream. And immediately the person entered inside that stream, the person was swallowed by the stream. And I will allow you to watch the video, but before we go into the video, this Catholic Reverend Father on Ezeani issue, this is the community of Ezeani issue, they want to ostracize him. And surprisingly, a Reverend Father is participating in a traditional sacrifice or ritual. This is traditional ritual of ostracizing somebody in the village. What they mean is that the evil which follows the person into this village will follow that person out of the village, that they don't want his type again, they don't want anything about the type, the person, and that person must never return to this very village. The person is ostracized for life. Yes, that is the dividend of evil. Once you are evil, this is what you face. Yes, when you are being caught, a lot of people are going to expose you to your own greatest shock. Let me allow you to watch the video of that Ezeani ostracized. Then when we come back, we go into a pastor in Enugu State who offered a child for sacrifice. Please, let us watch, please.
This is the vice chairman of Umojo village. Our chairman, Dr. Okewoye, is ill-disposed, but he is here with us in spirit. But this is the vice representing the chairman of the village, Ejai. This is the PG, President General of Isiago Umumba, representing our Igwe, representing the community of Isiago Umumba. Umumba Ndiago, Ezeago local government, Enugu State, Noboda Ibu Nigeria. I know about kita dika boundary village. The next village azungene Kabukwabai, but Nusoro Menani. Here melo no more village. I was in a Monday Nze, Mandozo, Monday Obodo, Monday Oka. I in charge of like Sina. Alua melo, I hand on a buy. No ye mekwala alua, I'm on a buy. So I bialo, Kai Zaponyeka. Na village I no mungen, ndazungene, and one of Bukahani as we metal. No dear. So I can Zapiano Nezago, mana because of Njem na enweghị ike ilu ebe uche anyị maọbụ anya anyị ga-elu ka anyị medebi ya na be anyị ebe a to show what is in our hearts, that Onyeka Obu, popularly known as Ide Play, Ide Show, confirm nwoke na-azụ ọkịrịka dịka o si wee kwunye a na-azụ ọkịrịka. But in the last 5 years he has been here in the village doing occultic dibia practice, not the original traditional practice of our forefathers. Onwe ha ọkịrịka ọ na-azụ obi n'obodo a 5 years, ihe karịrị 5 years, na-egbu ndị mmadụ, na-agwọ ọgwụ, na-eme omenanị. Na ọka nwere ndị bịalụ nwanne ụnyaahụ ka ha mee omenanị, ha amaghị ma ha na-anụkwa ihe na-eme, ha burukwa ji na ụkọ na ewu bịawa ka Onyeka gwọ ọrụ ha ọgwụ eji enwe ego. Anyị wee sị na ọ bụghịzi nwa be anyị bido tata gaba gọọmenti ji ya, and anyị mana gọọmenti ji ya zuru ka eme ọnya ka anyị bịara ka anyị were azịza zapụ onye na-ele ọkịrịka, ọkwa asị ọ na-akwa ele ọkịrịka, ka anyị were azịza zapụ next of kin, ọkwa asị ọ bụkwa next of kin ọbụla, ka anyị were azịza zapụ onye na-egbu mmadụ, onye ọgwụ ego, onye chọrọ confuse be anyị niile, mana Chukwu atọghepụgo anyị n'agbụ. Anyị enwerugo onwe anyị ka anyị kpọrọ Chineke aka.
Wonders, they say, shall never end. So Onyeka have been ostracized from the village. That is anything you do in life. Try to be scared of soiling your hand in blood or soiling your hand in evil. Once you are caught, you will be disgraced. Now let us leave Onyeka issue. This video that you are seeing playing here is a pastor, another pastor in Enugu State. This very pastor is known to be notorious. This very pastor, read my lips, is known to be notorious, buying people, claiming people's land in the name of Hallelujah, Hosanna in the highest, and the members will come and defend him because that is what is happening in Nigeria. Now, what is happening here? What is happening is the destruction of the church, which belongs to the pastor. According to story, this very pastor here unalived another neighbor of his 4 children that he wants to use for money ritual. 4 good children. And when he was caught, he claimed that it wasn't him that unalived those children, that it was his driver that unalived them. Where is the driver? The driver is nowhere to be seen. So many people were asking, because this thing happened like months ago, before the Onyeka something, the native doctor who later denied even his deity and claimed that Nayon Iraq or Kreka in Cotonou. Now, this thing happened before Onyeka issue, and they kept mute. This church still stand because the man claimed, as at the time of the investigation, that it was his driver who unalived those children, and they did not do anything. So after Onyeka's issue, the native doctor in Enugu State, who unalived over 100 people, they then came back to this very church. Many people said, oh, maybe as the government is now destroying the church, maybe they have found out that it is not the driver. What does the driver stands to gain? Why is driver unaliving somebody? What is he going to use 4 people that he unalived to do, if not the church, the pastor, which asks him to unalive them for ritual? And this church is not alone. I want to let you know, majority of the churches in Nigeria are in this occultic malpractice. Occultic practice, not occult. Majority of the churches in Nigeria are in this occultic practice, practicing it. And do you know what? Once you are about to expose them, their members will come up. They orchestrate miracles to you. Since they started doing miracle, there is nobody in your village that have shown that these people have healed him or her. It is always the same. Majority, in fact, most of the respected people that you respect in some big churches today, ana-akpọ ha daddy G.O. Ọfụchara fancha, o mechara ha niile. I don't mean by saying ọfụchara fancha, I don't mean Ebuka Obi, but I am not exempting anyone. Most of them are in this occultic practice. I'm letting you to know. Most of them are in this very occultic practice. Now, this very man, before the destruction of his church, when they step into the inner chambers, it appears that there is a room designed not in a church way, but you know those people that belongs to secret courts those days, how they design their shrine. The man designed a particular place. As you can see now, it is the man's church that they are destroying, and the motors. Plenty of them, plenty motors. And these people are the people that tells you the love of money is the root of all evil. But they love money. They love money better than you. Let me move on to this very program. So when they boxed inside the chamber, they found some fetish things. In fact, one of the fetish things that this man was found with, they asked him, why did you tie these things? And those people that you tied, who are they? Now, many of the people believe that it is the landlords around here whom he tied. They said if he love your land and you refuse to sell that your land to him, it becomes a problem. That he will torment you until you sell your land to him. So many people are of the opinion that that thing that he tied are some landlord progress that he tied. But you can see what is happening. All the neighborhood are happy that they are destroying the church. All the neighborhood, to show you sort a tyrant that this man is. Look at children. Everyone is happy that they are destroying this man's church. Do you now see the impunity that these very people do in our land? Now, this very pastor, after they destroyed his church, one thing that I want people to monitor is that, is he being prosecuted or is he being allowed to return to the neighborhood? And in case you are going to church, most of the churches are into this occultic manipulation. A lot of things are happening. Those that your daddy GOs are no longer daddy GOs, but daddy WOs. If you do not believe, if I have not been in Anam and a reverend father entered into the shrine to do Odieshi in Anam, to prepare Odieshi charm ụmụnne ya bụ ọgwụ egbe. If I wasn't present that day, I wouldn't believe. That was the day that shook my imagination. I started asking, so now all these very people telling you adoration ụmụnne, hey, Chineke anyị bụ nke a bụrụ nke ọzọ bụ na ya gwọrọ ọgwụ egbe. Ndị a shakwara m update o. They refuse to give me updates. Na agwụkwara ọgwụ egbe ka anyị na-ahụ mfilikwe n'anụ na Chineke anyị dị mma ka ha na-ekwe. Amadị m na ọgwụ anyị dị mma. This is the evil that is going on. Ndị Enugu State amakwa m na nke ikpeazụ a because I don't know Enugu State with a lot of evil. I don't know Enugu State with a lot of evil. Ezeani, number one, this pastor unalive 4 children of the same papa, the same mama, 4 siblings. Now that shows if they can catch him on this one, had it been that he went freely, they will say, oh, don't you know that pastor? He does signs and wonders. You wouldn't know that it is occultic. The blood of those whom they have used to prepare some charms are the things working. You wouldn't know that it was occultic, very, very manipulative. Are you hearing me? Are you listening to me? I am preaching this holy gospel to you. Shy away from those churches. Look at crowd being happy that they are destroying this church. Crowd being happy that they are destroying this church. Churches, as the colonial masters brought churches those days, is no longer churches as it is today. It is now a business center where a pastor drives expensive motor. Then the members goes on hungry. And every one of them wants to belong to the league of expensive things. So they are prepared to buy their own community in order to be where others are. They are not doing all of these things so that they will lead you to heaven, but they are doing all of those things so that they will lick your pocket and lead your pocket to their altar. That is just it. I am preaching holy gospel. I am Onyebuchi Ashiborobi. Ndị Enugu, use your tongues and count your teeth. Now, after this one, there is another one that happened recently, yet in the same Enugu State. This one is one Ezenwanyi. Ezenwanyi took a young boy, a young man, to the river. Kaga kwara echi uwe. Kaga sanya ahụ n'ime mmiri. It's not even river, it's a stream. And when that person stepped into the stream, na ya furu. Fuo. This is how nwanna anyị shi wee dapu ala fuo. And I will put the video for you. People gathered and people are of the opinion that this nonsense Ezenwanyi must be put to stop in Enugu State. Now, as there are fake in the church, there are fake in Ordinala. If that woman is original Ezenwanyi, if it is original Ezenwanyi Omanama, she can speak to the goddess of the river because it is the goddess of that stream that took that young man. According to the villagers, people pass through that place always. So how is it possible that this man was taken to that stream and the stream swallowed the person? And they said the stream is not too deep. But that guy disappeared in the stream. And the Ezenwanyi couldn't speak to the stream to release somebody. Ọbịara ebe akwara ibuchi ụwa. Ọkwa ndị agha nọ n'ime mmiri enwe ibu ahụ ka ọha chọzọ iri ibu na ndị a hapụ ibu rie okenye mmadụ. Hapụ ibu riri nwoke mmadụ. Let us, in anything we do, there are adulterated everywhere. Adulterated everywhere. If you are original, people will know that you are original. And did you know what the Ezenwanyi? Let me even put the video. The Ezenwanyi was there. I don't know if she's calling passerbys to come and help her to release ndị ọ gara ịga aga enye Chiuwe nni. Chiuwe hapụ ya rie the man. Ka ihe a ya akpọ nụ nke a, onye mara ihe a ya akpọ ụdịrị a, biko contribute m na comment section. Upon all my years in tradition, upon all my years in tradition, okay, I have had this particular experience. I had it when I was young, that a man was taken to a river to prepare the man, and the man disappeared. And after 7 years, the man reappeared, and all of this. That is cock and bull story that they told us when we were young. But can this imply today a young man was taken to the river? Please watch that particular video and I will be right back. Please watch.
Ọ bịara ịchụ aja.
N'isi ya. Ọ dakwụzila n'ime mmiri.
Ya bịa kpọọ ya nụ. Go, what is the problem? What I want to know.
The person they carry come.
Which people carry and come? Ezenwanyi.
Yes.
The Ezenwanyi never. This is Uncle White. Ezenwanyi.
Uncle White. Onye bịa zere ịchụ aja n'isi adakwunyezi n'ime mmiri.
That is it. They are good swimmers. Who can swim?
Swim for where? What? Swim what? Me. Mama. Jesus don't do me. I don't walk. I take him a half a year. I just see him a baptism.
You are talking.
That's my young boy.
Young boy.
This water, is it too deep that they... The person is gone. The person is gone. I'm not sure. Maybe some kind of hook.
Iron condemn.
So this Ezenwanyi now is calling on. This is too bad. So all these things are and the Enugu state government is already the bill now is in the House of Assembly to stop these things. Yesterday, God presented the bill in the House of Assembly. Peter Mbe they go the thing now. Saludo.
So you are welcome back to this very story. Enugu doesn't have such a story before. But when they want to produce story, back and back, ndi dibia, ndi church, ndi Ezenwanyi, 3 in 1. Dibia, Ezenwanyi, church, in a question of 1 week. Evil remaineth evil. So what will be, I want you to put your opinion. What will be the crime of this Ezenwanyi that took this person? They said this thing is a stream, not too deep. They said that Aboki used to pass there, go and do Akpakara, and the river did not take Aboki, but the stream take somebody. Abịara ịkwara ibu Chiuwe. Does it mean that ndị Chiuwa, the person, doesn't want to rie ibu ha? Instead, they want to rear the person up. Is something which I cannot understand. So, if you know what it is or what is there, please put it down at the comment section. I will be there to look at things that are happening. But please note, fakes are everywhere. Prepare yourself, protect yourself. Do not allow fake people to take you down or to conquer you. Please, do not allow somebody that have never eaten 3 square meal to tell you that you that is eating 3 square meal, Nandichi Uwage Borogashi. Do not allow somebody Nahube Egonni. Like the other time, there was somebody that told me the person came for me to do charms for them. So the person came. Where the person went to do work before, it seems that to eat 3 square meal there na a problem. The person said when he brought money for his prayer, for his spiritual work, from that money, the person doing the spiritual work remove money, send somebody to go and buy soup something for him. And they said, Otruyo Boroko, Tonya catfish, Tonya decent in his presence. Nejo also, with the excuse that your poor POS, kayo were aha di ego dochie. Onwe POS ọ na-aga inyego ya ego nni ọga. Chiụwa nke ya enye na nni. Onye ahụ ọrịrị ka agbara. Chiụwa dị ka ya enye na nni. So, I will end this very program. If you still watch here, you will see the Reverend Father. This broom is in tradition, how they used to perform it. They have sweep the native doctor away from their community. They need to sweep the Ezenwanyi, the fake Ezenwanyi, away from their own community, because if that Ezenwanyi is real, she will know what she will tell the water, and the water will drop that person. Yes, you cannot tell me that I took somebody to river and river swallowed the person, and I don't know how to communicate to them for them to release the person. It means that that person is fake. Till I come your way next time. Bye for now.